Alright, so I got another decent sized tool haul here. Start here. I got another snap-on half-inch drive flex head. This is a non-locking one. Part number is SF80A. Looks like it wasn't used a whole lot, but I picked this up for 80 bucks, and it'll be replacing my gear wrench one at the house. And then next, I got just a random assortment of wrenches, some old Matco USA, snap-on quarter, 10, 5/8, 3/4, then a snap-on flare nut wrench, some Blue Point 11 mils, a big 29 millimeter snap-on combination wrench, and then looks like a brand new Martin half-inch drive angle wrench. But I got all this for, I think I paid I want to say it was 65 bucks. Probably a little overpriced, but I really wanted this 29 mil, so I figured I'd just get the whole lot and get that extra. And then next, a little bit of Matco history, but I picked up these old Bonnie made angle wrenches, and I'll show why in a second. But this set only went to 1 inch, so I happened to see a couple listings for some Armstrong made angle wrenches, and then of course the Bonnie made wrenches to complete the set to 1.25 inches. But what's real nice about these is how thin they are. So here's an Armstrong made one, and the Bonnie made one is slightly thinner, but they're both relatively thin for just a standard angle wrench versus one of the low torque thin wall wrenches. But just to compare it to a Cornwell, as you can see, it's a lot thinner. I got a snap-on here. But yeah, every little bit counts. And so I just figured I'd get this set. You know, I was originally looking at the snap-on low torque wrenches, just because how thin they are. But for the price, I wasn't really willing to spend that kind of money for wrenches I wouldn't use that often. And I got this Matco set for a little over $200 with everything. Then I also got the 1.25 inch here. Compare that again to my my Cornwell. See, it's just ever so slightly thinner. It's a lot more noticeable on the snap-on. But I'll try and do a follow-up video on this, kind of more detailed. But again, it goes from 3/8 to 1 inch, and then I got the 1 16", 1 1/8", and then 2 1.25 inches. And then a couple 1 16". So I got a couple duplicates now, but pretty happy with it. And then next, I wasn't 100% sure, because I picked up this this SAE flare nut wrench set, and these of course are the Bonnie made ones from the mid 80s, early 90s when Matco first started distributing tools. But again, I wasn't 100% if I would like these, because some of the heads are kind of bulky, especially on this like 3/8. So I picked up this Armstrong made set. I got both pretty reasonably. I picked this set up for $40 and this set was $60. But what I thought was kind of unique about this one is they include a 13/16 on the 3/4, and then a 7/8 by 1 inch. But I got these more so to replace these Sunex spring nut wrenches I have. They look real nice as far as like finish, and I've always liked the Sunex sockets, but these things are terrible. They look nice, but the fitment isn't that great on a lot of the lines that I've tried using them on. But ironically, this is probably the supplier that makes Matco's current flare nut wrenches. But what's funny is they're trying to mimic these flare nut wrenches. So they kept the font, rather than that new blocky font that they're using. They kept the same font, and then they even have the same tray to kind of mimic these old Armstrong made ones. So it's a little bit of a bait and switch that's typical of Matco nowadays. But while I'm on that topic, they also use the same part number of these old Armstrong USA made angle wrenches to sell their current Taiwanese wrenches. And again, it's just unfortunate what's come of Matco, but you know, back in the day, they actually had some real nice tools, both from Bonnie in the 80s, and then of course Armstrong when Bonnie closed the doors. But anyway, I just figured I'd kind of show this wrench tool haul. But as always, thanks for watching.